Hello and welcome to another in our series of super searching. We're trying to help you to get easier and faster and more versatile searching. So in doing this I've made a couple of discoveries which are quite useful. I'm sure you know Control H. Let's have some text to search. Let's suppose we want to search for on-screen. We use Control H to get the find box up. Splendid. But one thing I'm not sure that everybody knows, if you click find next, then you get to the next one. The F is underlined, and what that means is that instead of clicking that box, you can actually do Alt F and it will take you to the next one. Alt F will take you to the next one. But you've got this great big screen in the way, so if you press escape to get rid of that, the important discovery for me is control page down. So if I'm in this document and I do control page down, and it's there, and there's the next one, and I've echoed it down the bottom there so you can see what I'm doing. However, if I now do control page up, then I'm going back up through the document, and up through the document, and we're up to where we started. Now I think that's really useful because you've got a clearer screen. Okay, so what I did then was I took an old macro and I've updated it. So it's a long title, hyphen space, word count. So if we've got on screen and we want to know is it hyphenated or not, so if I click in on, if I shift click in screen, it doesn't matter where, anywhere, and then I run the macro, so you can see at the bottom it shows hyphen space word count. It comes up with a count, not very easy to see, so let's make that bigger. So it tells you how often it occurs as one word, two words, hyphenated, and also throws in any dashes or slashes. Okay, now what I've added is that if I now press control page down, then it looks for the next occurrence of that word pairing, and there you see it's found on space screen. So it's not just looking for hyphenated, it's looking for any of them. And if I show you what it's doing with a new macro, wildcard save, and what that does is to just simply to print out on a piece of paper, well, a file, it prints out the current find and says there you are, it's saved the find. So if this is a wildcard that I want to reuse another time, then I've got it there and I can use wildcard loader. I can use that to pick it up and use it again. Okay. Right, so what I'm saying in general is that we can use wildcards to get instant finds for things, and what I've done with mine is to put them into my switch list. This is the file I use for all the words that I use with multi-switch. So at the top here I've put all these different things, so if I want to look for tags or numbers with units or citations, I can click in the wildcard find there, and I can run wildcard loader and it will go through then and look for citations. But what I'm trying to say is that you don't need to be an expert on using creating wildcards. Use other people's, because I've put some on my website, and if you send me some more then we can add them in. So on the resources tab there, here it is, we've got, if you want to learn wildcarding, then there's some resources there for you, both in text and also as videos, but then there's a wildcard list. So if you click on that, it gives you a list of wildcards that you can use, various things in there. As I was saying, there's the citation one. You can't operate from the PDF, you have to save that as a Word file, and then you can use wildcard loader to work with those wildcards. So let's have an example. Let's have a where are we going? Let's have this one. Here we go. So suppose we're looking for citations. Where are we? I'll set up the citations. Whoop, here we go. Where are they? There they are, as my citations. So click wildcard down, and right, so the citations find is set up ready for me. So I go into my document that I want to find, and I use again page down, control page down. So there's one, there's another, there's another, there's another. So you go on through finding all these different things. And remember also that wildcard loader saves word pairs. So we've got one. So if I click in Brookman's and then shift click in 2017 and run wildcard loader, then what that will do is look for Brookman's 2017. So again, I can use control page down and go through those. And if you want to see that that wildcard, then I can use wildcard save, and there's the so it's saved that, and there's my Brookman's. So it's looking for upper and lower case, and it's looking for that. Suppose I could now say, well, I want to look at ones for 2018. So then I can click in there, wildcard loader, go into my document and see if there are any. Yes, there's Brookman's. Okay, so that's useful. And finally, let's just have a quick look at some of the ones that we've got on the list now. We've got, you can look for years, as in 4 digits, starting with 1 or 2. Dates in all sorts of different formats. Acronyms, names with initials but in different formats, with or without full stop and so on. Postcodes, zip codes, URLs, email addresses, standards numbers for British standards and international ones, ISBNs, citations I've mentioned, numbers in section numbering and numbers in brackets, tags, and if there are any others, then do let us know. So I hope that gives you faster, easier and more versatile searching. Thanks for watching.